Hey, sometimes God takes something that's insignificant and makes it unbelievably awesome, right? Thousands of years ago, there was this little town, and it wasn't really known for much of anything except it had some sheep, flocks and flocks of sheep, and there was lots of shepherds, and they put out a nice product, right? Sheep. And that was pretty much it. And then one day, God sends the prophet Samuel to this little town and says, I want you to find Jesse because one of his sons is going to be the next king of Israel. I want you to go and I want you to interview him. So Samuel goes and finds Jesse and says, where's your sons? And here's one, here's one, here's one. Oh, awesome looking dude. God, this must be the one. And God's like, nope, not him. And he goes down the line and there's none. And he goes, is this all your sons? Oh, I've got one more out in the fields. What's his name? His name's David. Well, send for him. I want to find him and talk to him. But he's only 12 years old. He's a little runt. He's nobody. Send for him. And David comes in and Samuel names him the next king of Israel. He anoints him, he prays over him, and blesses him as the next king. Fast forward a couple thousand years later, and a young woman and man come into this same town. They are sent there because the Roman king, Caesar, has said that he wants a census taken so that he can tax everybody in Israel. And they come rolling into this small town, but there's nowhere for them to find a room. Every room is booked up. And, the girl, she's pregnant. Their names, Mary and Joseph. And they find a manger, a stable, and they go and Mary has her baby there, who turns out to be Jesus, Emmanuel, God with us, the Anointed One. This small town, this small insignificant town that meant nothing to anybody for thousands of years, Bethlehem. We sing songs about it now. Christmas Eve, there are churches across this country that are singing, "O Little Town of Bethlehem." And it is known forever as the birthplace of our Messiah and Israel's greatest king. When we feel insignificant, God sees the important is in us. He sees his spirit in us. He sees the things that are possible through us, through the power that he pours out upon us, right? His spirit working in us gives us not this sense of, insignificance any longer, because by the power of God working in us, well, he sees kings and queens. He sees sons and daughters of the Most High God. He sees people who, when they are indwelt by the Spirit, people who can do magnificent, awesome things because of what he has done, not what we can do. May God continue to pour out his grace, mercy, and blessings on each and every one of us until we get to meet again. Amen. Amen.